Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, test. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. 4:22 left, third quarter. Marquette 45, Piasaw 8.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
4:14, third quarter, 47-8.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice, also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowlers Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, the Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Roxana High School, the host site of this Class 2A girls regional action, as the Pittsfield Lady Saukees, who come into the contest with a record of 19-10, take on the 20-7 Staunton Bulldogs. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Jack's alongside. John is manning the camera courtside for us here tonight, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Lady Saukees and the squad from Staunton. Staunton the 4 seed, Pittsfield the 5 seed, so these two teams, on paper anyway, are evenly matched. We'll talk what they've both done so far in the season and who their opponent would be if they're able to win this contest in the championship game on Thursday night. It's all coming your way on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more about all the services they offer by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Bulldogs of Staunton High School are an impressive 20-7 on the season. The only neutral opponent that I can tell between these two squads at this point in time would be the squad from Greenfield Northwestern, and Staunton played them back the very first game of the season, beat them 54-30. The Lady Saukees have split with Greenfield Northwestern, beating them by 2 at the North Green tournament, and then falling to them in regular season action the last week of the season. So that would tell you that it looks like on paper Staunton is favored. They are seated higher than the Lady Saukees. And Pittsfield, they pick up the win over East Alton Wood River. It wasn't the cleanest showing we've seen from the Lady Saukees, but they got the victory. But they kind of stumbled down the stretch, and part of that due to the level of opponents they were playing down the stretch in the regular season. The likes of Brown County, Central Southeastern, Greenfield Northwestern has had a very good season. It's just playing some tough opponents, and then able to pick up some of those victories against them. But Pittsfield is at full strength coming into this contest and going to give it a go here against this Lady Bulldogs squad. Staunton on the other side of things, coming into postseason play. They defeated Gillespie. They also lost to Vandalia 51-38, but then before that they had a 4-game winning streak. Their losses on the season, 3 of them came right in a row back in late January. They played the 24th, 25th, and 26th and lost to South County 39-35, lost to Piasol Southwestern 42-36, and then fell to Hillsboro 59-48. Now, an interesting thing about that Piasol Southwestern squad, they just played Alton Marquette, and Marquette beat them 70-19. So I would say Marquette probably the heavy favorite in this regional, but hey, that's why they play the games. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We are around 8 minutes away from the starting lineups of the tip-off of this contest. We paused here for some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of this regional semifinal. They're scheduled to play the championship of this regional on Thursday night. There's some inclement weather scheduled to come in this Thursday. We can already tell you that, for example, the Liberty Pittsfield boys game that was supposed to be Thursday, they moved that up to Wednesday. That's at Liberty. We'll have that game for you here on Central Illinois Sports. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to get this game in as it is scheduled. But we know Marquette's going to be there, and it looked like a pretty impressive basketball team did the Alton Marquette squad, as they really just drummed Piasol Southwestern, and a lot of pressure and a lot of size for Alton Marquette. In this contest, the Staunton squad is not extremely tall. In fact, their tallest player listed on the roster is at 5'8", and Harris Legender. but they do have some good quickness and a lot of youth mixed in with some varsity experience. So Coach Corey Allen not afraid to play some of the youngsters out there, and they've had a nice season, 20-7, nothing to shake a stick at. And Pittsfield looking for their 20th win of the season if they can upset this Staunton Bulldog squad here tonight. This is about as far as Pittsfield could travel for a regional. An hour and 40 minutes one way, and not very often do they get sent this direction. We've seen them go more on the Springfield school side of things in the past several years, but this is the first time I can remember them heading south in quite a while.
They actually sent them to the closer of the two regionals. Hillsboro by travel is 3 minutes farther.
So yeah,
but they have went to Auburn, played those Waverly squads and a lot of those people like that over time. But Old Marquette's a tremendous team. But so is Illini West and so is Camp Point Central. So getting to see some different people is not all bad.
Quincy Notre Dame not too bad.
Yeah.
And hey, and they're all pretty glad they're playing 2A instead of 1A because Brimfield is as tough as nails. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. A quick timeout here. Keys to the game next.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Keys to the game on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Well, for Pittsfield, they've got to stay out of foul trouble. They really struggled against East Alton Wood River, and this Staunton squad's going to have a little more quickness and a little more experience on the varsity level than we saw the Oilers have the other day. So the Lady Saukees have to stay out of foul trouble. They had all kinds of fouls built up early in that first half. Katie Cox sat out, I think, the last 5 minutes of the second quarter in that victory. For the Staunton Lady Bulldogs squad, they're going to be a little bit undersized in this contest, but I'm sure they have experienced that before and probably really worked on boxing out to make sure they can get positions on the rebounding side of things. And really, basketball, Jack, at this point in time and at about every level, it comes down to two things. One, offensive rebounding and putbacks underneath, and two, how well you shoot the three. That's about it.
Well, playing defense. I mean, the key to everything is playing defense here. And like you said, staying out of foul trouble. You got to shoot the ball well. You need Ellie Tenite to come out and be able to hit some threes this evening, loosen things up a little bit. But, no matter how good Alton is, I don't know if they've seen the speed of Katie Cox a lot of times. She's got to take advantage of that.
Staunton, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alton Marquette probably has seen.
I meant Staunton, my mistake. But
the two teams, very similar color schemes. The Lady Saukees will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, so they will wear the black uniforms, but a lot of red and black out there. And Jack, I know for you, it all looks a lot alike.
I think it looks wonderful. They all look really black.
Yeah, red-green color blindness is very good for the red and black color scheme. But this Roxana Gymnasium, it's an older gym, but they've done a very nice job of keeping it well maintained. You can tell the bleachers have been replaced recently, and a very hospitable host for this Class 2A girls basketball regional.
I'd like to have their football field.
Oh yeah, nice turf facility
and a soccer
next door.
field right behind it, they said.
Yeah, pretty nice. It's amazing what a strong tax base can do for you. Let's meet the starting lineups. They're brought to you in part by Illini Express. Here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Starting lineups also brought to you in part by the Picket Fence, Angela Dunham Burbridge. At the Picket Fence, 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, invites you to stop by and see her 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, Saturdays 10 to 2. Check them out on Facebook, and when you come to the Picket Fence, you'll notice they have antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmade odds and ends with over 30 booths. It's the Picket Fence in Pittsfield. The visiting team is the Pittsfield Lady Saukees. Jeff Shireman, their head coach, 19-10 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'8 sophomore, Lainey Marable. At a second guard, she's a 5'3 junior, Tori Waters. And at the third guard spot is, okay, Jack gave me the wrong list. Thank you, Jack. I'll take the right one. No, I think you're 100% wrong. Can I have that back?
That's what he gave me.
All right, well, we're going to do this again. Pittsfield starters are going to be Marable, the 5'8 sophomore, Waters, the 5'3 junior, and the third guard is Ellie Tinike, the 5'7 junior. Katie Cox is a 5'9 senior. She's in the starting lineup as she has been most of her career. And at the other forward is the 5'10 sophomore, Allie Stambaugh. Stambaugh, Cox, Tinike, Waters, and Marable for the Pittsfield Lady Saukees. For the Staunton Bulldogs, Corey Allen, their head coach, 20-7 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 5'4 freshman, Elle Feldman. At a second guard, she's a 5'7 senior, Brooke Kinder. And at the third guard, the 5'4 freshman, Lily Bandy. At a forward, a 5'8 junior, Harris Legender. And at the other forward is the 5'4 senior, Katie Texkin. Texkin, along with Bandy, Kinder, Legender, and Feldman for the 20-7 Staunton Bulldogs.
I haven't had a lot of opportunity to see the black uniforms of the Lady Saukees. They're sharp. Good looking outfits. They look really good tonight. Let's hope they play as well as they look.
Taking care of the basketball, always a key, especially when a team is going to pressure you. We saw that Pie-Salt team in preparation for this, or before this contest, really struggle against the squad from Alt Marquette with that pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how well Staunton is able to pressure the Lady Saukees and vice versa.
Just about ready to get things underway tonight.
Home of the Shells of Roxana, and the Oilers of East Alton Wood River. It's almost like there was an industry that inspired some of those names.
It's very refined.
And the tip is up and controlled by the Lady Saukees. Zach Ferguson tells us it's Teakin, by the way.
Okay, he would know.
I mean, finally, he knows something. Cox with the basketball, had the ball knocked loose, comes free down low to Stambaugh. She'll put it up and in for two and give Pittsfield an early 2-0 advantage.
Way to pick the ball up off the floor for Stambaugh. Nice job.
Teakin with the basketball, works it into the front court in the hands of her teammate Feldman. Top of the key now to Teakin. Passes it over on the left side, Bandy. Bandy on the dribble drive, kicks to the wing. Good ball movement by the Lady Bulldogs here in the early going. Dribble drive in by Legender. Pull-up shot from just inside the free throw line, no good. And Katie Cox has the board for the Lady Saukees. She'll turn and take it quickly into the front court. Lost it on the way up. They'll say that's because it was stripped out of her hands. And a ball out of bounds on the baseline for Pittsfield.
I like the fact Cox got the rebound and took off to the other end trying to use her speed.
7:16 to play in the first. Inbounds pass comes to Cox in the left wing. Out between the circles to Waters. Right back to Cox. Cox is not really much of an outside shooter throughout her career. Her game is really more of off the dribble and on the drive. Waters way out near the half-court line to Tinike, who can shoot it from the arc. Now to Cox left wing. Puts it on the deck. Finds Marable. She'll put up a shot just inside the arc. No good. Rebound fought for underneath and pulled down by Legender. She'll work it into the front court to Teakin. Cross pass over the top to Bandy. Nice shot fake. Puts up a little runner. No good. Rebound though on the offensive glass down to Teakin. She'll put it back up and gets it to go. And ties this game at 2 points apiece. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, knotted at 2. Little full court pressure now by the Bulldogs. Tinike with it. Into the front court finds Cox just across the half-court line. Hands it to Tinike. 6:25 to play in the opening quarter. Game is tied at 2 points apiece. Waters with the basketball toward the right wing. Gets it to Cox. Not a ton of movement on the offensive side right now for Pittsfield. Ball near the sideline comes to Tinike. Tries the baseline drive. Bounce pass across the lane to Stambaugh. Her shot is off the bottom of the iron. No good. And Legender has the board. She'll push it into the front court to Bandy. Bandy bounce pass to Teakin. Up and over the front of the rim and in for two. And Staunton has their first lead of the contest, 4-2.
He just beat him down the court that time.
Very quick are the Bulldogs. Ball knocked out of bounds now by Lily Bandy. Bandy and Feldman are both freshmen in the starting lineup, and they're both very aggressive on the defensive side here in the early going.
Need a little ball fake in the early going here with that quickness.
It's full court man-to-man pressure. Inbounds pass stolen away. Shot put up is good by Kinder and makes it a 6-2 Bulldog lead as they are on a 6-0 run. It's full court man-to-man pressure, kind of face guarded on the inbounds. Lady Saukees had trouble, but not this time. Cox drives into the front court, throws up an off-balance shot, no good. But she'll head to the free throw line as the referee tells us she was fouled.
Did get the foul on the way up, so she'll shoot a pair. I do believe that's on Legender. It is her first, team first foul of the ball game. 5:39 left first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Cox will look for her first point from the right side. Usually a good free throw shooter. She's good at my word.
Moose Lodge 420, check them out for their Friday meals. New specials each week at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. The food's hot and the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge on Washington Street.
Cox with a chance to tie it. She did. Tied at 2 stops at 2 and 4.
Makes the score 6-4.
Ah, my mistake.
In the early going of this contest. Teakin with it into the front court. Hands the ball off out top. Now they get it over to Legender. She'll kick it out behind the arc. That's to Bandy. Bandy right back to Legender on the wing. Takes a single bounce of it, throws it over the top of the defense to Kinder. 5:17 to play in the first. Dribble drive, kick to Legender. Shot fake and a drive. Pulls up after a single bounce. Here's a shot from the wing just inside the arc by Teakin. Offensive rebound pulled down, by Teakin. The shot was by Bandy. Here's a shot put up from downtown, no good by Bandy on the other side. And she's fouled on the three-point shot and will shoot 3.
Katie Cox is going to pick up her first foul of the ball game. Not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws to be shot at the 5:05 mark. It says we're tied at 6 on the scoreboard, but it's still 6-4.
6-4.
Yeah. First one up is good. Shooting free throws is Lily Bandy. Her first point of the night makes it a 7-4 ball game. They just keep adding it on both sides, Charlie. Next one is no good.
Now they've got it right. 7-4 the score. 5:05 to play in the first. Trash Queen 217-320-4320 for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs.
Every time they score, they put it up on both sides. Makes it easier. But Bandy makes 2 out of 3.
Make it a longer game, though. Ball inbounded in the backcourt to Waters. Waters pressured there, dribbles up the sideline now, gets it to the middle of the court. Over to Tenike. A bounce and a fire from downtown. Good. With the 3 is Tenike and cuts it down to a 1-point game, 8-7. Shot that with some confidence. Now the ball knocked away by a hustling Tori Waters as down the court with it came Teakin.
Don't have to worry about Waters hustling. She's also not afraid of contact. She's not very big, but she doesn't back down.
Teakin with it. On the left side to Bandy. Bandy top of the key to Legender. Right back over here it comes to Bandy. Now loses her footing but maintained the dribble to keep from turning it over. On the right wing, Teakin. She'll try the dribble drive, throws it up top to Kinder on the baseline. Over on the left side, Feldman. The rip and the drive, gets it to Bandy. Bandy dribble drive, nice quickness, shot no good. Rebound, pulled down by Marable, her first. To Waters into the front court. Lady Saukees trying to retake the lead. 4:18 to play in this first quarter. Marable with it on the right wing, has the ball knocked out of bounds by the active hands of Brooke Kinder. And it will be Lady Saukees basketball on the sideline out of bounds.
Need to be strong with the basketball.
Inbounds comes to Tenike. Out top now Waters. Waters back to Tenike against this 1-2-2 zone. They'll get it inside. Tried to anyway to Stambon. She'll be fouled from behind. This is a big foul in the early going against the Bulldogs.
Legender's going to pick up her second team foul. Ball out of bounds. 4:10 left first quarter. 8-7. See no movement whatsoever from Staunton to take her out.
Inbounds pass comes to Tenike. She'll put it up and in. 5 quick points for Ellie Tenike, and the Lady Saukees regain the advantage 9-8. 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. Now the ball swiped away by Cox if she can secure it, and does. A turnover on Staunton. Into the front court to Stambaugh. Works it out top Waters. Over it goes to Marable. Lets it fly from 18, and it's good. Makes it an 11-8 score. Largest lead of the contest right now for the Lady Saukees. 3:43 to play in the first, and now is bringing the ball up the court is Teakin. She'll be fouled by Waters.
Tori Waters picks up her second team foul. 3:42 left first quarter. 11-8 Lady Saukees on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sitting down is Feldman.
Evan Frank came in, the 5'4 sophomore.
Evan Frank.
3 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the first. Staunton with the basketball. Trailing 11-8 to Pittsfield. There's a ball knocked out of bounds again by Waters, and she's active out there.
She sees an opening. Her and Cox need to be careful, though. Neither one needs to pick up that second here in the first quarter.
Bounce pass from the sideline now for the Bulldogs. Feldman. In the corner it goes to Kinder. Her pass stolen away now by Marable. Marable, larceny, layup at the other end, knocked away. And they'll say that it came back down and hit her in the leg. So it's a block shot off of her out of bounds, and it will be Staunton basketball, length of the court to go.
My only problem was none of the officials made it to the baseline to be able to see that play. With 3, you should be able to do that.
3:19 to play in the first. Into the front court with it is Teakin. Against the man-to-man pressure of Pittsfield. Trying to lob over the top. Ball stolen away by Katie Cox on the weak side help. Gets it to Tenike. Third turnover by the squad from Staunton. Tenike takes it into the front court with the dribble. Gets it to Stambaugh. Stambaugh to Tenike. Right side. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound tipped around on the offensive side. Marable had it for a second, but it's swiped away by Kinder. Gets it to Frank. Frank will play the point. 2:50 to play in the first. Still an 11-8 Pittsfield advantage.
Chest pass instead of a bounce pass. I think Tenike would have had a better chance at making that shot. She had to bend down for it.
Bandy with it out top to Frank. Reverses the ball on the left side to Kinder. Kinder will put it on the deck now against the defense of Ellie Tenike, who does a really nice job of moving her feet on the defensive side. Now out top, Frank. Frank's just a sophomore. A lot of youngsters for this Staunton squad playing here in this varsity regional semifinal. Pass across the front goes to Bandy. 2:23 to play in the opening quarter. Cox now went for a steal. Free with it for a second was Feldman. Throws it back out top, Frank to Bandy, and 3 seconds in the lane going to be called now against Staunton. That's their 4th turnover.
Good ball movement by Staunton. I think they could penetrate, but they keep throwing the ball back out when they had that step advantage.
Waters.
Move, folks. Let's go.
It's going to be close to 5, and she does get it into Stambaugh. Right back to Waters. A bad pass, but it's swiped up by Tenike. 2:10 to play in the first. Stambaugh with it in the front court. Finds Cox. Dribble drive in. Up and off the window. No good. Rebound Stambaugh. Put back up is good.
Used her left hand. Stambaugh did. Her second basket. She's got 4.
And makes it a 13-8 5-point Lady Saukees advantage. 1:55 to play in the first. Into the front court with the basketball. Feldman throws it out top to Kinder. She'll put it on the deck. Dribble drive. Tried to find Feldman on the back cut. Drives in against Cox. Puts it up and in for 2. Feldman did a nice job to kind of block the defender away with the body. And makes it 13-10. Out of a 3-point game again with 1:33 to play in the first. Cox with the basketball in the backcourt. Spins on the dribble into the front court. Had the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, as they'll say it was last touched by Cox. And the Lady Saukees with the turnover. Shelby Bauer into the game. Also in for the Lady Saukees is Emma Henry. Bauer, a senior. Henry is a freshman. They'll replace Stambaugh and Cox. Length of the court to go here for the Bulldogs. With it is Teakin. Over on the left side now, Kinder. Hands the ball off to Bandy. 1:19 to play in the first. On the right side of things, it goes to Frank. Frank with the dribble drive right past the freshman Henry and in for 2. Frank with a nice take to the rim. She's got her first 2 and makes it a 1-point game. 13-12 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Just over a minute to play in the first. Bauer in some trouble in the backcourt. Finds Tenike. Pushes it ahead for Cox. Cox on the dribble drive. Pull-up jump shot too hard. That's because she's fouled, though, on the play. And Katie Cox heads back to the free throw line for the second time in this contest.
Who's going to call that against?
I thought it was Kinder. It was not, though. It's against Frank.
Frank will pick up the foul, her first, 3rd team foul. Cox, who's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, trying to help build on this 1-point lead, 13-12, and she makes the first.
Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Check out their great menu at Bowlers Universe. Try one of the many craft beers as well. It's always a good time at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Cox second, no good, gets her own rebound. Nope, couldn't secure it. And here comes Staunton the other way.
Fast break, Teakin into the front court. A little jump stop off the side of the backboard, but there to clean it up and put it in for 2 is Kinder. And ties the game up at 14 points apiece. 44 seconds to play in the first quarter. Cox with it into the front court. Drives the lane. Off balance shot. Just kind of thrown at the rim. No good. A rebound is out of bounds, and it will be Staunton basketball. 35 ticks to play in the first. Game knotted at 14 points apiece. A chance for the Lady Bulldogs to retake the advantage here in the waning seconds of this first quarter.
Could have got that sub in and got Cox out and avoid that second foul, but too late getting her in.
Feldman with it into the corner. She'll work it out to Frank. Frank on the bounce with 20 seconds to play in the first. Game knotted at 14 points apiece. Not closely guarded as there's no count. Frank still dribbling. Now looks for the back cut. Try to get it down to Kinder. had trouble with the catch, kicks it out, left side, 3-ball on the way by Teakin is too hard, and over the back is Kinder, has a good box out by Tenike.
Kinder picks up her first 4th team foul, 7 seconds left in the quarter. They'll get Tori Waters out. See if the Lady Saukees can get a long pass or get the ball to half court to Henry right there. Would be a good place to get it.
15-14 Pittsfield. No, it should be 14-14. I thought so. They had it on the board for a second. Into the front court. Cox, she'll put it up. She said it's not tied anymore as Cox beats the buzzer and makes it a 16-14 advantage for the Lady Saukees over Staunton after one. Second quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Lady Saukees with a 16-14 lead on the buzzer beater by Katie Cox. Staunton is 5 of 13 from the court, 38%, 0 of 1 from the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and 7 of 12 for the Lady Saukees, 58%, 1 of 2 from the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Katie Cox and Ellie Tenike with 5 apiece. It's Staunton basketball.
Teakin's got the basketball for the Bulldogs squad, and she is going to dribble toward the left side, and Tori Waters, as she went for the steal, hits her on the arm, and it's called for her second foul.
Waters picks up her second foul. That's the 3rd team foul, the other one on Cox.
16-14 is the Pittsfield advantage. Frank gets it on the inbounds. She'll work it out between the circles to Feldman. Free throw line now, Kinder. Looks for the pass down low, ball tipped by Tenike, stolen away by Marable. 5th turnover by the Lady Bulldogs. Waters will bring it toward the front court along with Tenike. Tenike to Waters as she takes it across. Ooh, bad pass led right into the turnover. Feldman on the steal. Dribble drive into the front court. Right past Waters, who knew she couldn't foul her. And the game's tied at 16. Feldman has 4 in the contest and makes it a 16-all tie on the Trash Queen scoreboard just underway in this second period.
2-4, 14, and 16 are the ties.
Waters with the basketball to Tenike as the Lady Saukees spread the floor a bit here. Right side, Marable. Tenike over to Waters. Try to go to the high post. Ball tipped, stolen away. Turnover number 5. Frank into the front court. Throws a deep pass. Feldman, nice save. Gets it into Teakin. Her shot blocked. And the board for Katie Cox of Pittsfield. She'll take it into the front court herself, Will Cox. Out front to Waters. Right side, Tenike. To Marable in the corner. I'd like to see Tenike a little closer to the perimeter, really. She's about 30 feet away from the basket. On the left side, Stambaugh. Out to Waters. On the right side, Tenike. They reverse the ball over to Stambaugh once again. Now Waters against the zone defense of Staunton. It's not guarding much outside the perimeter, are they?
Nope. No reason to get in a hurry.
16-all. 6:20 to play in the half. Stambaugh with the basketball left wing. Looks in the post. Nothing open here. Waters over to Tenike. On the right side baseline, it goes to Marable. Back to Tenike, top of the key, Waters. They pass around the perimeter, look for an opening. Tenike puts it on the deck. Waters, left side, Cox. Cox will put it on the dribble. Now a little floater from 15 is good, and Katie Cox with another 2.
7 for her.
And makes it an 18-16 Lady Saukees advantage. Not a lead change as they held the lead most recently. Kinder with the basketball, works it out front to Feldman for the Bulldogs. Now to the baseline to Legender, who sat early with 2 fouls, but now she finds nice touch off the glass this time with her first 2 points of the game and makes it an 18-all tie. Into the front court, coast to coast, shot put up is good. That's Katie Cox once again, is it not?
She's got 9, and that one looked like it was with contact.
20-18. 5:20 to play in this first half.
Lady Saukees are using their feet well on defense.
Frank with the basketball. Ball tipped, stolen away. 6th turnover by the Bulldogs. Into the front court, Katie Cox on the run out. Pull-up jump shot off the window and in for 2. And double digits in this first half already for the senior, Katie Cox.
Turnover's the big name of the game right now. 6 against Staunton.
5 minutes to play in the first half. 22-18 is the Pittsfield lead. Frank now going to pull up for a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound loose, and Cox has another board. She'll take it into the front court herself now. Pass on the right side, Maribel. Right back to Cox. Dribbles. Shot up no good. If she just caught and went right up, I think she could have had the shot and the free throw. Instead, she's fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Is it against Legender? Nope. It's going to go against Frank. It'll be her second. Team foul number 5. Cox to the free throw line where she's 3 for 4. 22-18 Lady Saukees. 4:46 left in the half. She misses the first.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Tonight down, Bauer back in for a little while, the senior. Second one by Cox, trying to give her team a 5-point lead, and she does. She's got 12.
Ties the biggest lead of the contest, I believe.
Yes.
This 5-point lead with 4:44 to play in the second quarter. Teagan with it into the front court to Legender at the free throw line. Works it on the right side to Kinder. Now top of the key to Feldman. Puts it on the deck. Throws it out between the circles to Bandy. Bandy on the dribble drive. Kicks on the baseline. A long 2-point shot up and no good by Kinder. And the rebound to Cox, her third. She'll dribble it quickly into the front court. Gets the screen from Stambaugh. Off the window too hard. Rebound tipped. Last touch by the Lady Saukees. And this will be Bulldogs basketball. Ellie Tenike quickly back into the game. And Cox will now get a quick breather.
Cox will take the break, playing with 1 foul, but she's got 12 of their points. And her, Stanball, and Tenike are the 3 people in the scoring column. 5-point lead for the Lady Saukees. Bulldogs on the attack with 4:10 left in the half.
Feldman with the basketball. Right side finds Teagan. Teagan toward the top of the key to Kinder. Kinder's a 5'7" senior for this Bulldog squad. Tried to throw the pass down though. Bandy, a nice strong catch. Shot up no good. Fouled from behind by Maribel. And 2 shots for Lily Bandy.
Maribel's first, team 4th. Free throws to be shot the other way by Lily Bandy, who's got 2 points as she shot 2 out of 3 free throws just a little bit ago in the first quarter. 3:55 left in the half. 23-18 Saukees. The Bulldogs trying to get closer. First free throw up, no good.
Damon Emmerich of Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404. Waters checked back in for the Lady Saukees.
Second one up is no good. Rebound comes off to Bauer the other way.
So an 0 for 2 trip to the free throw line for the Bulldogs, and Pittsfield with the chance to expand on what is their biggest lead of the contest. Here's Maribel just inside the arc left side, and she's shooting it well tonight as well.
She's got 4.
And makes it 25-18, a 7-point lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:35 to play in the half. Into the front court, ball tipped by Waters and is tied up. She's drugged to the ground with it, and instead of calling a jump ball, they'll call it a travel. So the 2 teams will trade the turnovers, and it'll be ball out of bounds underneath here for Staunton. Cox back in, Bauer sits down. It looked like a tie up there. They kind of were fighting for it, but they'll say not held long enough and just a travel.
It was held long enough for Tori Waters to go flying. Now they're going to say it's Pittsfield basketball. He acts like he called the jump ball.
He thought it was a jump ball.
He thought he called a jump ball, but he called a travel instead.
Yep, travel was the call, so it'll be Staunton ball underneath. Now they're going to get together and they want to talk about.
I think he thought it should have been a jump ball first. Then he said, no, you called traveling.
Travel is the call, and ball out of bounds to Staunton underneath. Teagan to throw it in. Looking, throws it over the top of the defense to Feldman. Down to Legender in the paint. Double team comes her way. Tries to put it on the deck now. Turnaround shot, no good. Nice defense by Stanball. Rebound to Maribel. Gets it to Ellie Tenike. 3:18 to play in the half. 7-point lead in the basketball for the Lady Saukees. Waters with it on the dribble. Gets it over on the left wing to Stanball. Out top Maribel. She'll throw it to Cox near the sideline right side. Hands it to Waters. She'll dribble back out front. Pittsfield patient here, trying to get it down into Cox. Now they post. Out top to Tenike. She'll put it on the deck, gets the corner, shot it up, no good. Rebound, Cox comes down with it, puts it up off the high glass and in for 2.
14 for Cox.
And a 9-point Pittsfield lead, 27-18. Now the ball on the inbounds pass is tied up, and it's going to be another turnover by Staunton as the possession arrow favors the Saukees. It's the 8th Lady Bulldog turnover. 2:42 to play in the half.
This game was tied at 18, Charlie, so it's a 9-0 run for the Lady Saukees.
Underneath here for Pittsfield, Marable to inbound, gets it into Cox on the left side. Gets past the defender, shot up off the rim, no good, and Feldman grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. 2:33 to play in the half. Into the front court, Lily Bandy, out top to Feldman, gonna let it fly from downtown, and it's good. Elle Feldman with her first three-pointer of the contest, and makes it 27-21.
She's got 7 on the day.
That's her first three-pointer, though.
Correct. You saved yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You just were assuming things. You know, it happens when you assume. Sometimes you're wrong. Waters with it on the right side of the corner to Stambaugh. 2:07 to play in the half. A 6-point Lady Saukee lead and the basketball. Stambaugh with it behind the arc. Out top the Marable. Looking for Tenike in the corner right side. Puts it on the dribble. Floater up, no good. Fouled. And Ellie Tenike heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lady Saukees get into the stripe tonight.
Tonight goes to the free throw line. It'll be the 7th and 8th free throws for the Lady Saukees. Foul's going to go on Teakin. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Her first, team 6th. You know what happens when you sit close to a window? It's cold. Tonight makes the first.
Not in the summer, it's not.
She's got 6 right now. 5 of them in the first half. In fact, in the first 4 minutes, she led the way on a deuce and a 3. Now she's got a free throw. She scored every way you can. The next one up, also good, 29-21 Lady Saukees.
She doesn't have a dunk yet, but there's time. 1:55 to play in the half. 29-21 Pittsfield. Feldman brings it into the front court for the Bulldogs. Full speed ahead, drives right at Cox. Pulls it out to Legender. To Feldman, who tough pass that time. Looking to post up now. Instead, they'll throw it over the top to Frank. On the wing left side, Kinder. Kinder will put it on the deck. Now the pass to Frank. 1:37 to play in the half. Pittsfield up by 8 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Down low, they'll get it to Teakin. Her pass in the paint is tipped, but that's because Tenike, I believe, is going to be called for a foul.
Ellie Tenike's first foul of the ball game, 15 foul, ball out of bounds. Bulldogs, 1:30 left in the half, 29-21 Saukees.
Pass in the corner goes to Feldman. Look for the lob, wasn't open. Instead, they reverse the ball, but that's right into the hands of Lainey Marable. She didn't have the number, so she slows it down into the front court.
9 first half turnovers for the Staunton Bulldogs.
1:15 to play in the half. Cox with it on the wing left side. She's had a big first half with 14 points. Over on the wing it goes to Tenike for a 3. It's too short. Quick shot by the Lady Saukees. Ball loose on the rebound and pulled in by Kinder. Now her dribble is knocked away and stolen away by Tenike. Turnover number 10. Waters with it with under a minute to play in the half. Pushes it ahead to Marable. Ball knocked out of bounds by a nice hustling defensive play of Feldman.
Hefner comes in, sets down Stanball. Waters sits down as Shelby Bauer back into the game, giving these girls a break. 53.5 seconds left in the half.
Inbounds pass comes to Bauer. On the right side, Marable thought about the 3, instead throws it out between the circles to Tenike. Ball knocked loose for a moment, but she's able to regain the possession. To Bauer, left side Cox. 40 seconds to play in the half. An 8-point lead and the basketball for Pittsfield. Cox with it. On the right side, Marable. To Bauer, back to Marable. Patient on the offensive side. I wouldn't expect them to do anything other than hope for a final shot, but Staunton had other ideas as it's stolen away now by Lily Bandy, and then she's fouled by Marable.
Marable's second of the game. 16 foul, ball out of bounds with 23 seconds left in the half, and what are they talking about now?
They want to make sure maybe that it wasn't an over and back first, but I'm not.
Or maybe they want to call an intentional foul, possibly?
Oh, I don't think so. And it is. It's going to be an intentional foul.
I had a feeling something like that was coming up, and I was a little intrigued by that. She just caught her with her foot when she fell backwards. It wasn't like she stuck her leg up, and Jeff Shireman is asking the question, and this referee saying, well, I didn't call it, but he did.
Bandy will shoot free throws now, 2 of them, and then Staunton will get the basketball as it was called an intentional foul with 23 seconds to play in the half. Bandy's first free throw is no good.
She's 2 for 6 from the charity stripe. 23 seconds left in the half. You don't anticipate things like that, and I think that's kind of what happened. Bandy will shoot the second, and it's no good. She's having a tough night at free throw line, 2 of 7 from there.
So that'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline here for Staunton. 23 seconds to play in the half. 29-21 is the lead for Pittsfield. Frank to throw it in. She'll get the ball into Legender. Wants Frank to come get it back. Frank puts it on the dribble with under 20 seconds to play in the half. To Legender, guarded by Hefner. Around the horn it comes to Teakin. Ball stolen away by Bauer. Gets it to Tenike. Under 10 seconds to play in the half. Tenike on the dribble into the front court. Drives in and is fouled with 4.3 seconds to play. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Both hands on her. Saukees are 6 of 8 from the free throw line. And the foul will go against
Teakin.
It didn't go up to Teakin. They've got it on, well, now they do. Okay. Her second. That's a big foul. Tenike will shoot the 1 in bonus. First one is up and rolls off. No good.
Legender with the rebound. A couple of dribbles of it. She'll get it to Frank. Frank not sure how much time's left, and we've reached halftime. It's a 29-21 advantage for the Pittsfield Lady Saukees on top of the Staunton Bulldogs. Halftime stats and more your way on Central Illinois Sports after this.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for CASCOM Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from CASCOM. At CASCOM, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication US Cellular halftime show. Lady Saukees, after leading 16-14 after one quarter, lead 29-21 here at halftime. We were tied at 2-4, 14, 16, and 18 before the Lady Saukees would go on a 9-0 run, and they would, after that, give up 3 points and score 2 of their own, and they go into halftime after 2 lead changes with an 8-point lead. Lady Bulldogs have turned it over 11 times, Lady Saukees 6 times. Foul situation, Katie Teakin with 2 fouls. 2 fouls on Harris Legender, also 2 fouls on Evan Frank, and a single foul on Brooke Kinder. Lady Saukees have 2 fouls on Tori Waters and 2 fouls on Katie Cox, a single foul on Ellie Tenike, and 2 on Lainey Marable. It's a 29-21 Lady Saukees lead here in the semifinals of the regional. Winner gets Alton Marquette. We'll take a break. Individual scoring, shooting percentages, and more come your way on the Carnes Communication US Cellular halftime show.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
29-21 Lady Saukees with the lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard here on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication at the corner of Washington and Jackson. That's the corner of action. 217-285-5400. Mike and the gang at Carnes Communication, your U.S. Cellular agent for phones, accessories, and top-notch service. Stop by and see them and thank them for their sponsorship. 29-21 Lady Saukees. Well, the Lady Bulldogs are 8 of 19 from the field, 42.1%, 1 of 3 from the arc, 33%, 3 of 9 from the free throw line, 33%. Led in scoring in the first half, 7 by L. Feldman, 2 for Evan Frank. Harris Legender has 2 points, 4 for Brooke Kinder. Lily Bandy has 2 points, and 4 for Katie Pitkin. On the other side, Katie Cox leads the way with 14 points, 5 in the first quarter, 9 in the second. Ellie Tinike has 7 points. She had 5 in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 4 for Allie Standball, 4 for Lainey Marable for the Lady Saukees total of 29. They lead at 29-21 here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. More comes your way as we get ready for the second half regional semifinals on Central Illinois Sports.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Back with you thanks to Carnes Communications in Pittsfield, your U.S. Cellular agent. 217-285-5400, or stop by and see Mike and the gang at Carnes Communications in Pittsfield. Staunton will have the basketball to start this second half of play. Lady Bulldogs down by 8. They've got their work cut out for them in this one. And the biggest thing I think they have to really work on, Jack, is just taking better care of the basketball. Had a lot of turnovers in that first half.
Didn't make a lot of adjustments on the way that jump defense was coming out on the weak side. Let's see what happens there.
Teakin with it into the front court, finds Feldman. Back to Teakin for a long 2. Shot put up is no good, but an offensive rebound by Brooke Kinder. And she'll head to the free throw line as she's fouled on the putback.
And the foul will go against the Lady Saukees.
Tenike
will pick it up, and that'll be her second. First foul of the second half comes 8 seconds in. First one up is good by Kinder. She's got 5.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real at Real Net and Twine, 285-5013.
Kinder makes them both.
So much better trip to the free throw line for the Bulldogs as well. The Waters with it into the back, still in the back court, into the front court, gets it to Marable. Had a little trouble with the handle, gets it into stand ball. She got away with steps, down to Cox, who puts up a shot, no good. Rebound down to Marable. She'll sky it up, in and out, won't fall. And the rebound to Legender. Legender's already picked up the dribble in the backcourt, throws a pass that comes free to Kinder. Kinder takes it across the half-court line. Just underway in this third period, 29-23 is the Lady Saukees advantage. Now they have Legender underneath with no help side defender, and she'll put it up and in for 2. And now Jeff Shireman wants the timeout for the Lady Saukees. 7:13 to play in the third. Staunton coming out aggressive in the third quarter. Lady Saukees need the break. Back with you after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
7 minutes, 13 seconds to play in the third. It'll be Lady Saukees basketball, length of the court to go. Leading by 4. Marable inbounds the ball to Waters in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Tenike. Tenike looks to the middle of the court, gets it to Cox. Cox will attack in a 3-on-1. Down to Marable, right back to Cox in the paint. Tied up. Good recovery that time by Katie Teakin to tie her up underneath. It'll stay with the Lady Saukees on the alternating possession arrow.
Marable made a nice pass, but good defense.
Marable to inbound. We'll throw a pass that's tipped and stolen away. Bandy with it into the front court for the Bulldogs. Left-hand layup won't fall through. Offensive rebound comes down to Feldman. She'll put it back up, no good. And the rebound this time down to Stanball, and a jump ball called. And this time it'll stay with the Bulldogs as they have the possession arrow in their favor.
That referee blew the whistle but waited forever to call the jump ball, did he not?
I don't know, it's about a half a second. 6:50 to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes to Legender. Shot fake on a drive. Nice move. Missed the runner. And the rebound is another jump ball. We've had a handful of those in a row here, and this time it's Pittsfield basketball.
Longest half second in your life, my friend.
6:45 to play in the third. Marable to inbound. Again, a little full court pressure by Staunton. This is how they started the game and then kind of went away from that a little bit. And Pittsfield built that lead out to as many as 9 in the first half. Cox into the front court. A little scoop shot up and under, no good. Rebound down to Legender. She's got it into the front court to her teammate Bandy. Tried to throw a pass. It's too high for Feldman, and it's stolen away by Cox. Turnover number 12. Into the front court. Tenike on the run out. She'll drive in. Runner up left hand. In and out, no good. And Legender goes and gets another board, but then loses the ball out of bounds.
So
Took off and tried to dribble a little bit too quickly there.
She gets the board and then turns it over for the 13th time. That's a second in the second half.
Marable to throw it in. Not the cleanest start to the third quarter for Pittsfield. They've given up 4 points and have yet to get one to fall through on their end. Standball with it on the right wing. Throws it out top to Marable. Tries the dribble drive. Shot fake. Now the defender flies by. Pulls up for a shot. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Bandy. She gets it to Legender in the backcourt. Had the ball knocked free by Cox and off of her and out of bounds. And another Bulldogs turnover.
14 turnovers now, and Cox quick hands just caused that one. 29-25, 5:56 left third quarter. Lady Saukees need to settle down and run the offense.
Bounce pass in the backcourt to Tenike.
They've had a couple good looks, a couple layups. One of them very contended by Cox, but Tenike's just wouldn't fall. It rolled off the back of the rim.
Cox with the basketball, puts it on the deck out top. Now has picked it up, hands it to Tenike on the left side. Out between the circles to Waters. Over it goes to Marable. Back out front, Standball. Looking for Tenike in the corner. Puts it on the dribble. Little floater up, no good. And the rebound again to Legender, her fourth already in this period. She throws a full court pass into the front court to Bandy, who had leaked back. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled by Marable. And Bandy to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
Marable's third of the ball game. The second foul on the team in the second half. Bauer's going to, well, she was going to check in. I think she is. 2-shot foul, 5:23 left in the third quarter. Bandy to the free throw line where she has made 2 out of 7. First one up is off to the right side.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve you. Bauer does check in as Marable heads to the bench with those 3 fouls.
Bandy tries another. It's up and good. She has got 3 points, all from the charity stripe.
And makes it a 29-26 score. 5:20 to play in the third.
Lady Saukees have not scored in almost the first 3 minutes of this quarter.
Cox into the front court now, still on the dribble. Around the defender, shot it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. She knocks Shelby Bauer out of the way to get the ball. Out to Tenike, over to Cox, who will put up a 3, and it's good. Katie Cox tickles the twine from 19-9. And makes it 32-26. She was determined to get a basket that time, wasn't she?
She doesn't shoot the 3 often.
She does not, but looked pretty comfortable there. Has 17 points. This is Katie Cox, the senior. 4:45 to play in the third. Here's a nice shot pick by Feldman. Kicks the ball out front to Bandy. Works it in the paint to Legender. Turnaround shot, good.
She's got the mark now. 6 points, all, well, 4 in this quarter.
And cuts the lead down to 4, 32-28. 4:30 to play in this third period. On the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tenike into the front court, finds Bauer on the right side. Bauer might have double dribbled right there, didn't she?
Possibly.
Trying to pick it up. Now the ball swiped away. It is stolen by Bandy. Puts up a shot blocked by Tenike. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Waters. It'll stay with the Bulldogs underneath, but now the Lady Saukees having some trouble taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, they've turned it over 3 times in the quarter. 9 in the ball game. 4:10 left third quarter. 32-28. And sitting down will be Bandy for a little bit.
And Jeff Shireman, I believe, wants the timeout. 4:10 to play in the third. 32-28. Lady Saukees on top. Back after this.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
4 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the third. Jeff Sharman calls his second time out of this third quarter.
I thought he was coming into the game.
32-28 is the advantage for the Lady Saukees, and they're doing a little tape action on a hand for Tori Waters. Must have a floor burn on that hand. Ball to bounce to the Bulldogs. Katie Teakin to throw it in. Looking, she'll find Legender. Legender puts it on the deck. Tough turnaround shot, and she got it to go.
Wow. 8 for her now.
We saw her in foul trouble early with 2 quick fouls, and then played the rest of that half without picking up another, and she's picking it up on the offensive side. It's cut it down to a 2-point game and a lead that's been as many as 9 for Pittsfield. They shaved the 2, and now it's going to go the other way as Waters threw it out of bounds, and a turnover, the 4th of this third quarter for Pittsfield already.
Game, yeah.
A chance to tie or take the lead for Staunton. Into the front court, Teakin. Directs some traffic, Katie Teakin, the senior. Works it out front to Kinder. Kinder hands the ball off to Feldman. Feldman on the drive, now kicks left wing, Teakin. Teakin will put it on the deck. Top of the key to Frank. Frank, thought about the 3, had a good look, but didn't shoot it. To Kinder. Back to Frank left side. 3:24 to play in this third. Working the ball around, trying to get it to Legender, and shot won't go this time. And the rebound down to Katie Cox for Pittsfield.
She's got 6 boards, too.
Cox into the front court, leaves it back out front to Waters. Now to Tinike. Just over 3 minutes to play in the third. 32-30 is the Lady Saukee advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bauer, Waters, all the way around the horn. It comes to Stambaugh on the right side. Had it tied up for a moment, but gets it free to Tinike. Top of the key, Bauer for a 3. It's way off the mark. And on the rebound, pointed down is Kinder. She'll work the ball to Frank. Frank trying to take it into the front court against the pressure defense of Cox. Out front to Legender. Down low, wide open underneath is Feldman. And this game is tied at 32.
Feldman's got 9.
Staunton has come out with a vengeance here in this third quarter, and they've tied this game up at 32 points apiece.
14-point difference in the last time it was tied at 18, now at 32. Lady Saukees have squandered a big lead.
Cox with it on the wing right side. Throws it out top to Bauer. Looking for Waters on the wing. She'll try the dribble drive. Cut off there on the baseline by Frank. Pass out front is tipped around but run down by Tinike to Bauer. Has the ball knocked loose. Feldman on the steal. Takes it into the front court to Kinder off the window. Count it and 1. And Staunton on top, 34-32.
Kinder with 8 now. Makes it a 34-32 Staunton lead. Lead change number 3 in the ball game. And here comes Hefner into the game and Marable. Bauer sits down and Stanball sits down. 2:03 left in the quarter. To the free throw line goes Brooke Kinder. She's got 8 on the day, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe and looking comfortable with both. And misses this one short.
Rebound pulled in by Marable, and a reach-in foul going to be whistled against Elle Feldman.
Her first team foul of the second half comes 6 minutes into the quarter, 2 minutes left third quarter. Lady Saukees on this full court pressure have had some problems. Turned it over 5 times in this half.
2 minutes to play in the third. Cox gets it on the inbounds to Marable, who's back into the game with those 3 fouls. Works it across to Waters. Out top to Tinike. Calls out the play call for her squad. 1:48 to play in the third. In the corner it goes to Cox. Cox will put it on the deck. Past everyone and in. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Dribbles. Puts it back up. Won't fall, but she'll shoot 2.
She'll go to the free throw line as she was tenacious on that rebound on the offensive side. And the foul will go against Frank. That will be her third, second of the second half on the team. Cox to the free throw line, where I've got her 3 for 4 on the night. Has 17 points. Free throw is up, no good.
Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052.
Cox can make it a one-point game, 34-32 Staunton, and she does. She's got 18.
Makes it just a 1-point advantage for the Bulldogs, as Jack told you, with 1:40 to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes to Kinder. Out of a double team, ball tipped by Marable, run down low by Kinder. And a timeout whistled for Staunton. 1:34 to play in the third, 34-33. The Bulldogs on top of the Ladies Saukees. Back with you after this.
The Rustic Market is a small-town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today. The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
1:34 to play in the third. 34-33 is the advantage for Staunton. Lady Bulldogs have the basketball in the backcourt. Comes to Bandy. Bandy with the full head of steam. Gets it to Legender from 15. Her shot is too long, and Cox gets another rebound for the Lady Sox.
She's got 10 boards now.
Double-double for Katie Cox. Still 1:19 to play in the third. Tenike with the basketball across the half-court line, finds Waters. Waters on the bounce, now back to Tenike. Lady Saukees trail by a single point here. They've led by as many as 9. Now another turnover as Bandy jumped the passing lane. She'll go in, slow herself down to get the left-handed layup and put it in for 2.
Her first bucket of the day. She's got 5 points.
Makes it 36-33, under a minute to play in the third.
They've led by as much as 4 in the game.
Cox with the basketball on the wing. Throws it over, looking for Waters, and it is out of bounds, and yet another turnover in this quarter for the Lady Saukees.
7 in the quarter, 13 in the ball game. Difference right now is turnovers both ways. Staunton committed them in the first half. Lady Saukees here in the third quarter.
Teakin with the basketball, works it toward the front court against Waters. 40 seconds to play in the third. A 3-point lead for the Bulldogs, and a 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around and run down on the offensive side by Kinder. They've done a nice job on the offensive glass. Now Legender fakes, drives, floats, hangs in the air, and scores in an impressive take to the rim.
Double figures for her, biggest lead of the ball game for Staunton right now.
20 seconds to play in the third, 38-33. The Bulldogs with the advantage. Lady Saukees with the basketball with 12 seconds to play in the third. Waters with it out front. Looks right side to Marable with 7. Marable looks for a driving lane, can't find anything. Gets it to Tenike. Tenike, a good look for a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound loose. Legender touched it. It's free as the buzzer sounds. And after 3 quarters, it's Staunton 38, Pittsfield 33. Staunton will have the ball to start the fourth quarter when we come back.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
It is a 38-33 lead for the Staunton Bulldogs. Their first lead at a stop. Lady Saukees are 13-32. Just made 1 shot out of 10 in that quarter. 40.6%, 2 of 6 from the arc, 7 of 11 from the free throw line. 6 of 14 is Staunton from the free throw line in the ball game.
Feldman with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Works it out front to Teakin. Teakin puts it on the deck. Free throw line Kinder. Look back door wasn't open. Now she'll put it on the dribble against Tenike. Just underway in this fourth quarter, a 5-point lead in the basketball for Staunton. Here in this regional semifinal, the winner gets Alton Marquette on Thursday night. Pass goes down low. Teakin gathers, shoots, no good. A rebound on the offensive side. Legender, she'll put it back up and in for 2, and it's a 7-point Bulldog lead.
Legender now with 3 offensive boards, 8 in the ball game total. and has 12 points.
Now ball turned over in the backcourt. Down low, shot put up good by Bandy. And it's a 9-point Staunton lead, and they've turned a 9-point deficit into a 9-point lead, an 18-point swing. Cox on the run into the front court. She'll pull up for a jump shot, way too hard. And the rebound down to Kinder. Into the front court, Tika shooting for a double-digit lead as Staunton with 7 minutes to play. Up 42-33 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And now a reach and foul out front on Cox as she was trying to get it from Feldman.
Cox's third, team foul number 3 of the second half, or 4 they say. They need to foul 3 more times to put the Lady Bulldogs to the free throw line. That might be their only hope at this point.
Board only has Cox for 2 fouls. 6:50 to play. Now here's a illegal screen set as Tori Waters was knocked down by Legender.
Legender picks up the foul. That will be her third team foul. Turnover number 15. 4 in the second half on Staunton. They lead 42-33 with 6:49 left in regulation.
Tonight with the basketball in the backcourt. Works it to, well, nobody. The sideline as it's out of the hand length of Waters, and Pittsfield's Jeff Shireman wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 6:41 to play. Staunton a 9-point lead in the basketball when we come back.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
6:41 to play in this contest. It's a 42-33 advantage for Staunton. Pittsfield called the timeout. Staunton has the basketballs. We're back to live action. On the right side with it is Bandy. Has the ball knocked loose by Cox and stolen away. Stand ball with it into the front court on the left-hand bounce. Drives in, shot up no good. And the rebound pulled in by Teakin for Staunton. And now Cox will pick up her third foul in the backcourt.
Teakin will get the board. Cox will pick up what they say is her third now. And that'll be the 5th team foul.
6:23 to play. Length of the court for the Bulldogs. Inbounds pass comes into Teakin. She'll work it into the front court. Drives coast to coast. Little pull-up jump shot, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Waters for Pittsfield. Off to Cox. Cox to Waters. Still in the backcourt. Now to Tonight. She'll attack off the dribble. Work it into the corner to Marable. Marable on the dribble. Little pull-up jump shot's too hard. And the rebound pulled in by Teakin. Outlet pass to Legender. Down the sideline she goes on the dribble. Throws it out between the circles to Teakin. A 9-point lead still for Staunton, 42-33. 5:47 left. Teakin looks for a pass to Feldman. Ball was knocked loose and stolen away by Katie Cox.
17th turnover.
Cox on the dribble into the front court has the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll stay with Pittsfield underneath. Marable to throw it in. And not before we see Evan Frank come back into the game. She replaces Teakin. The bounce pass comes to Cox for a 3. Good. Katie Cox has 21, trying to shoot her team back into this one. Makes it 42-36 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bandy into the front court for the Bulldogs. And she now is fouled, and if that's on Cox, it would be her 4th. It's either Cox or Waters, and it's Cox. She'll pick up her 4th with 5:23 left.
Cox with 4 fouls, 16 fouls. They had the trap, but the person coming on the backside was just a little slow that time.
Inbounds pass goes to Feldman. In the corner, here's a 3 ball on the way, no good. But another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Shot put up by Bandy won't fall, and Waters has the rebound for Pittsfield. Now to Tenike. Into the front court. Gets it to Marable. Bounce pass is knocked out of bounds by Kinder. And it will stay with Pittsfield underneath. 5 minutes, 6 seconds left. 42-36 Bulldogs on top of the Lady Saukees. Waters in the corner. Tenike turns down the three. Pull up jump shot on the baseline. Good. Ellie Tenike with another two.
Got 9.
And it makes it 42-38. Still almost 5 minutes left. Here's a ball stolen away by Cox. Dribble drive in to the rim. Up and under, no good. Gets her own rebound. She's got it on the dribble. Throws it to Marable. Out front to Waters. Down by 4. Cox thinks about the three. Now she'll put it on the dribble against Frank. Spins, ball stolen away by Lily Bandy. Bandy on the run into the front court, and she's fouled by Tenike. She'll shoot 2. Tenike will pick up her third.
Tenike on the foul, her third, team foul number 7. Bandy goes to the free throw line where she has made 2 out of 8 on the night. 6 of 14 is this squad from Staunton. 4:30 left, 42-38, 4-point game. Bandy, big free throw right here, and it won't fall.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
Bandy gets the second to fall. She's got 8 points.
And makes it a 5-point Bulldog lead. 4:28 left. Waters to Marable into the front court. Near the center circle to Waters, now Tenike. To Cox, left side, 3, short this time. Rebound, Tenike had it for a moment, but it's ripped away by Kinder. Outlet pass to Teakin into the front court. She looks for an opening. Cox on her out there. She's got to be careful, and a timeout by Staunton. Cox is playing with 4 fouls, and she was very aggressive there. 4:06 left, 43-38, the advantage for the Bulldogs. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
For years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
43-38, Staunton with the lead. They have controlled the second half, but both teams' turnovers have been their bugaboo. 6 on Staunton in the second half, 17 the ball game, 16 on the Lady Saukees, 10 in the second half. Who's going to take care of the ball and make some shots in this 5-point game with 4:06 left in regulation?
Staunton has it with a 5-point advantage. Teakin on the right side finds Bandy. Bandy on the dribble against Marable. Ball out front, knocked loose for a moment. Comes free to Feldman. Guarded by Cox, who has 4 fouls. Saukees could ill afford to have her foul out at this point. Now Bandy falls from her feet. Ball on the floor. Marable dives for it, ties it up, and it'll be a turnover as the possession arrow favors the Lady Saukees.
Nice job by Marable getting on the floor to tie that one up. 18 turnovers now on the Lady Bulldogs. 4 of them have come in the last couple of minutes.
3:43 left. Down by 5 is Pittsfield. Trying to get free. Ball stolen away by Legender on the run out into the front court. Shot put up is good.
She's had a half. She's got 14.
Yeah, what's she have, 2 points at half?
Yep.
Wow. Lead out to 7 with 3:30 left. Cox into the front court, gets it to Tenike. To Waters between the circles. Fakes the pass, now throws it up for Tenike. Free throw line, Cox, dribble drive in, a little off balance shot, won't fall, and another rebound for Legender.
Legender now with 9 boards.
Stolen away, Cox on the runner, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Staunton basketball.
They've had opportunities, just can't get it to fall. 7-point lead, 3:08 left, and the Lady Saukees can put Staunton at the free throw line. 7 fouls, 1-and-1 situation if they foul.
Bandy with the basketball. Takes it into the front court, bounces down low. Legender, turnaround shot, no good. Offensive, nope. Ball going to be controlled by Waters.
Her third board in the quarter.
Tenike into the front court for the Lady Saukees. Under 3 minutes to play. Toward the right wing, goes to Cox. Stand ball back to Cox in the corner. Tenike on the dribble, pull-up jump shot, too hard. Rebound tipped around and secured by Staunton's Teakin. She'll drive into the front court, pulls it back out front now to Bandy. On the left side with it is Legender. 2:28 to play, a 7-point lead and the basketball for Staunton. Legender. On the right side finds Teakin. Waters tries to go after a steal. Teakin spins free. Little pull-up jump shot from the elbow, no good. And Tenike secures the board for Pittsfield, her fourth. Tenike with it into the front court to Waters. Tori Waters to Tenike. Tenike will put it on the drive. Floater up on the teardrop, no good. Gets her own rebound. Into the corner to Marable for a three. It's an air ball. And the rebound comes down to Feldman. Under 2 to play. Into the front court with it is Teakin. Out between the circles to Feldman. Guarded by Cox. Works off of the screen. Gets it to Bandy. Little stall game here for Staunton. Up by 7 with 1:40 left. Ball comes to Teakin. Teakin on the drive into the corner. Bandy thought about the three. Now at top to Legender. She's used the bounce. On the right side, Feldman. And a foul going to be called here. And if that's against Katie Cox, that will be her 5th.
Cox will foul out of the game. Her senior swan song, it looks like, unless the Lady Saukees can make a big comeback here. She had 21 on the night, also added 11 boards and a block shot. It's a lot to replace with 1:30 left when you're down by 7. 1-and-1 situation. And it will be Feldman to the free throw line, I do believe.
I'm going to wipe something up on the court first. Blood, possibly?
Well, you wouldn't think they'd wipe it up with a towel if it was blood, but you'd think there'd be a trainer out there to do that. But looks like they got it all cleaned up, I guess.
Why?
Because you're supposed to have all that special spray and all that stuff, and got to have the nuclear bomb suits on. Don't you know that?
1:30 left. And to the free throw line is Elle Feldman, the 5'4" freshman here for Staunton, to shoot the 1 and bonus.
Has 9, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Marable.
Gets it to Waters, 1:25 left, 45-38. Staunton with the advantage over the Lady Saukees. Tenike with the basketball to Waters. Lady Saukees got to go here. Tenike with it on the wing. It goes to Marable. Looks for an opening, skips it out top to Waters. Now to Tenike on the wing for a three. Good from downtown. Tenike hits the three. Jeff Shireman chasing the official down the court, trying to get the timeout called. He will successfully get that call with 1:07 to play. It's 45-41. Staunton on top. Back after this.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
1:07 to play, 45-41, the advantage for Staunton on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Pittsfield called the timeout. They have just one timeout left. Can still foul Staunton one more time in the 1-and-1 situation.
Yeah, other than Brooke Kinder, everybody else had a little trouble at the free throw line.
Kinder taking the ball out of bounds. They get the ball in to Teakin. Teakin across with 1:02 to play. Haven't fouled yet. A minute left now. Driving in is Bandy. Pass comes out front to Legender. Still haven't fouled yet. And now Henry will foul Feldman and bring up a 1-and-1.
Feldman 0 for 1 from the free throw line, just missed the front end of a 1-and-1 moments ago. 51.7 seconds left.
You surprised it took that long to foul?
Yeah, Staunton can seal the deal here if they can make their free throws, but that still has to happen. Feldman with 9, free throw up is good. Got the little crawler to fall. Makes it a 5-point game.
Yep.
Still a 1-possession or 2-possession ball game either way, but the second one's a big one, and it's good.
Nice job by Feldman there, the freshman, to make it a 6-point game, 47-41. Marable into the front court on the dribble. Looks to Tenike with 45 seconds to play. Tenike can still dribble. Now to Waters.
She's taking a quick dribble.
All right, left side to Marable. Out to Henry for a 3. The freshman lets it fly, no good. Rebound underneath to Tenike, tied up. No, a foul going to be called here on Teakin. It'll just be the team 4th.
Yeah, Teakin and Tenike were tied up for a minute, but Tenike
Say that 5 times fast.
Tenike had extremely good position, and the girl was over her back, no call on the play.
Waters with it out front. On the wing it goes to Tenike. Tenike for a 3. Bang! It goes again. Knocks it down and makes it a 3-point game. 47-44. 20 seconds left. In the backcourt with it is Kinder. You got a foul here. Into the front court, Bandy. And Tenike will chase her down and foul her with 14.7 seconds left. She'll shoot 2, and Tenike will commit her 4th.
4th foul on Tenike. Double bonus situation. To the free throw line is Bandy. She has shot 12 free throws, and she has made 4 of them. Has 8 points. 14.7 seconds left. 3-point game. First one up. Bandy makes it when she needed to. Good job by her.
And Jeff Shinerman now calls the timeout with 14.7 seconds left. That will be his final timeout. 48-44, the advantage for Staunton over Pittsfield. Back with you after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
48-44, the Staunton lead, and Bandy to the free throw line to shoot the second of a 2-shot foul with 14.7 seconds left.
Bandy, who's now made 2 in a row. It's up and good. She's found the mark now.
Makes it a 5-point game. Into the front court, Marable to Tenike. She'll put it on the deck. Drives in. Floater up, no good. Rebound secured. And the Lady Saukees will foul with 5.5 seconds left. And Katie Teakin will go to the free throw line. And this one is all but over. 5.5 seconds left. Staunton's going to pick up their 21st win of the season. And they're going to play against Alton Marquette on Thursday, weather permitting.
Yep. 4 points for Teakin on the night. First time at the charity stripe. Up by 5, and it will not fall. She'll get another.
Pittsfield is out of timeouts.
Yep. Nothing you can do here but shoot and foul. And you got to do that quick. Second one up is no good.
Rebound down to Tenike. She'll bring it toward the front court, trying to get by the defenders. Throws up a long 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that's the final of this one. Staunton with the second half comeback, defeating the Lady Saukees 49-44. We take you to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. They're celebrating 80 years of serving our community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about all the services offered at Illini at IlliniHospital.org. Final stats, and we'll also name our player of the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Final with this one, Staunton 49, Pittsfield 44. Lady Saukees had a 9-point lead at one point in this contest, but Staunton came back. They made some adjustments in the third quarter. A lot of it, they switched to that full court man-to-man and stayed with it, and it caused a lot of turnovers. Lady Saukees just couldn't recover, and they fall in this one 49-44 and are knocked out here in the semifinal of this regional, finishing the season at 19-11.
49-44 was the final. Lady Saukees led 16-14 after 1, 29-21 after 2, 38-33 after, no, they trailed 38-33 after 3 and lose the game 49-44. Lady Saukees 19 of 47 from the field, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 7-11 from the free throw line. On the other side, Staunton 18 of 43 from the field, 1 of 5 from the arc, and 11 of 20 from the free throw line. Legender had 14. I told you I lied, Charlie, and she had 12 of those in the second half. 11 for Elle Feldman and 2 for Frank on the night. Also, Brooke Kinder had 8 points. 10 points for Lily Bandy, 8 of those in the second half. 4 for Teakin on the night. On the other side, Lady Saukees were led by Katie Cox with 21, 11 boards for, of course, she had 1,000 points in her after her junior year, so she's built on that. 15 for Tenike on the night, 8 in the second half for her, 4 for Stanball and 4 for Marable on the evening. Lady Saukees fall and in their season at 19-11. But a valiant effort, and now Staunton gets the wonderful treat of getting to play a very, very good Alton Marquette team whenever they're able to play it, scheduled for Thursday.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, where Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And a final game of her senior season for Katie Cox. She finishes with 21 points and 11 rebounds in the loss for the Lady Saukees. She's tonight's player of the game. That's going to do it here from Roxana High School. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight